Good morning. Good morning. Don't do that. Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm okay. It's raining here, Brad, so rain and arthritis equals what, Brad? Pain. Yeah, it's okay. Told the wife we're going to be moving to Arizona. She said, have a good time. I said, okay. Good morning, Junkyard. By the way, you both are looking lovely as ever. So I'm looking for a oceanfront property by Arizona or in Arizona. Uh oh. Got me one of them road god dang mushroom mustache hairs. Oh, I gotta shave because I'm gonna. It's gonna get to the point where I ain't gonna be able to see where I left off and where I began. Anywho, um, I planted some stuff in the garden yesterday. So I know Arizona's gonna get crowded. Yeah. Um, I planted bunching onions. I didn't plant them in the garden though. I got a couple of pots that roll, and they're about 2.5 feet long by about a foot wide. So I planted them in two of those pots, and then at the end of one raised bed garden, I planted 3 rows of green beans, about 2.5, or about 3 feet long, I guess. So I went out there to the garden to plant some green beans, but I just couldn't hold the hole enough to, dig it down in the ground and make a trench. And the grandkids were all gone, so I decided that'd be a job for them when they got home, or so. But it started to rain, so we'll have to do it Saturday, I guess. It's, it rained all night. It didn't rain hard, but it rained. I'll tell you what, there's a bunch of trouble going on in Minneapolis, isn't there? What in the hell are them people thinking? All that shit they're destroying, they have to pay for. Cute kitty, kitty. Good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. I'm doing okay. I'm doing much better now. Gaming with Marco 2020. Good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Um, yeah, they're tearing apart Minneapolis. Okay, all the police cars and stuff. What do they think? They need. They're going to have to replace all that stuff. It's going to come out of the taxpayers' money. They have to replace it. So, I'm glad you're doing great. It's, and what if there's really a real emergency? Where they really need the cops? What are they going to do then? They got any cars to go there, getting their own their own special vehicles, their own home vehicles, yeah, their own private vehicles. Now don't get me wrong, okay? Whatever they did was wrong. Okay, they had the guy in handcuffs, right? They had him picked up and everything else. Then next thing you know, they got him laying on the ground with their knees on him, and he dies. Okay, I don't know how much longer later he died or whatever, but why didn't they just stuff him in the back of the car since they had him up? So I don't understand it. Okay, and I can guarantee you, there's a bunch of video footage missing. You know, maybe they said, well, it doesn't show like he's resisting. Well, yeah, but you don't see everything. You see him walking, and the next thing you know, you see the cop on him, on his knee on his neck. What'd the guy do? Was the guy a karate expert? Tried using his feet, started kicking and stuff like that. And then I can see. But they were holding down on the wrong end. But you don't see it all. And what they should, somebody edited that video or whatever, but they should have showed all of that video. So, now, getting back to that, the guy didn't deserve to die. Honestly, he didn't deserve to die. But the guy put himself in that position by doing what he did to begin with. Okay? If he wouldn't have broke the law, he wouldn't have been in that position. And I'm not saying it's right that happened to him, because it isn't right. But here, cause and effect, it's great for everything else, but it's not great for that, that situation right there. Okay? And everybody tell you, well, cause and effect. Well, that's what it is. If he wouldn't have caused his own problem, he wouldn't have had the effect that happened to him. and like I said, he didn't deserve that. But you got to put him at partial blame, too. Good morning, Robert, too. Robert, you couldn't sleep? Huh. I didn't see anything about the cop doing an interview or anything. So I haven't seen any of that. The only thing I've seen is the footage of him handcuffed, standing up, and then him behind the car with the guy's knee on his neck, and that's the only thing I've seen. Yeah, and they hogtie you. That's right. So I just it boggles the mind. And I've said that about everybody. And it doesn't, I would say about it if the guy was white, brown, black, tan, psychedelic colors, pink, purple, plaid, it don't matter. If you didn't cause your own problem, that problem would have never happened. Well, yeah, because she likes to be sued, sued, sued. So yeah, I'm just saying. So no, um, if I would, if I was on Facebook, hold on, man, I got a rogue hair. The damn thing won't leave me alone. You gonna go camping this weekend? Hmm. Does Roberta ride a hog? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Robert, if you went camping with a friend of yours and you woke up in the morning with a paraplegic hanging out of you and your underwear down to your ankles, and you rolled over and your friend had a smile on his face, would you say anything? She's a scooter girl. That's right. I know they can, man. Rise and shine, people. Rise and shine. Mama Renda, good morning. I think he's thinking about that. He didn't even use lube. That's funny. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, that's dry. Yeah. At least you could have spit on it. Yeah. There's nothing better than surprise sex in the morning. And I sure impression. That's right. I was watching guys' groceries games at 3:30 this morning. Yeah, nothing better to do. I was sleeping till like 12:30. Then all of a sudden I woke up, but I didn't go to bed till like 11:30. And after that, I couldn't get back to bed again. So then I wasted most of the day yesterday sitting in front of the TV. I thought I was watching the newscast. I was watching SpaceX, the launch of SpaceX. But I thought I was watching the news programs because somebody would talk about, the space program. Then they'd bring somebody else up, and that other person would say the exact same thing as that other person did. And then they'd run through a whole list of people, like 60 of them, and they'd say the exact same thing as everybody else said. And for 3 hours, they all said the same damn thing. And then that damn thing, somebody forgot to bring the Bic lighter to light it. So now it's postponed till Saturday. Well, if they think I'm going to sit there for another 3 hours and watch it, they're sadly mistaken. Yeah. Uh-uh. Sorry. Not going to do it. In fact, I think that Elon Musk and the Discovery Channel owes me some money for sitting there. 3 hours of my life. My life is very valuable. Let's see, 3 hours times my life times money. They owe me $3.33. That's right. That's YouTube wages. Yeah. Uh-oh. Where's my phone? Somebody sent me something. I gotta go find my phone. Good morning, Kevin Helming. Well, I'll answer that question that I just got in a text. Evidently to people in Minneapolis. Let me go fill this up. I'll be right back. Just me. Good morning. You're looking lovely as ever, Mama Linda. You're looking lovely as ever. I'm doing my meds too. The best part of waking up is coffee in your cup. That's right. That's right. Meds in the coffee cup. That's right. Oh, that is so nice of them. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you guys will never know it because they'll never let them vote in a good governor in California. It is a place you shouldn't be. Uh, let's see. Um, no, I did not get the video that she sent me. Oh, no, I did not get the video you sent me. No. I just checked my messages and I just checked Facebook. I do not have a video from you. I don't have anything from you. Right. They're having a riot in Minnesota, Minneapolis. They're just me. Evidently, four cops arrested a black man. Okay, and they had him standing up and they had him handcuffed. The next thing you know, they had him on the ground, laying by the car with their knee on his neck. Okay, and he died. I don't know when he died, if he died there, if he died later, or whatever, but he died. Okay, now they're all up in arms about that, which I agree. There's no reason why the guy should have died. Okay, they shouldn't have done that. But there's a cause and effect. Okay, the guy caused his own problem by being arrested for breaking the law. Evidently, he was forging or something. But he had a warrant for his arrest. They arrested him. And I'm pretty sure the video doesn't show it, but I'm pretty sure he was resisting arrest after he was handcuffed. Okay. By trying to put him in the car, he was probably resisting arrest. It doesn't show you that because the video, for some reason, just cuts out. So that's why they edit stuff. So they don't want to show you what really happens. That's right. Go to Minneapolis, you can get yourself a free tea and everything else there. Yeah. So, anyways, they're destroying the police department. They're destroying the cars and buildings and stuff like that. They're ruining everything down there. Okay, and they're looting. They're doing all this other stuff. Why? What's that one former mayor of Chicago said? Never. Always take advantage of a good opportunity. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, destruction totally helps everything. Yeah, it does. They have to pay for that. Now, what if somebody really, okay, what if one of them rioters out there, their mom and dad or their grandpa and grandma's at home, and some looters come there and start to, attack them and steal their stuff, and the cops can't get there because they have no vehicles because they're all been totaled out. They're not just attacking cop cars, they're, fire department and ambulances and everything else. They don't care what it is. No. That's the problem these morons have. Now, I tell you what, I'm not playing the race card here, but if it would have been a white guy they done that to, it wouldn't have been a riot. It wouldn't have been a riot. Because you know why? And it's nothing against color or anything like that. We understand. If you're an asshole, you get what you get. Exactly. If you're an asshole, you get what you get. Excuse my language, but if you're an ass, you get what you get. Cause and effect. He caused his own problem. He got what he got coming. And then, and I'm pretty sure this guy resisted arrest. But, there's video missing, so I don't know. Um, okay, all right. Well, tell her I said thanks. Hope she gets better. You don't know if you need coffee now? Huh. But it's the facts. If that would have been, they go, they seem to think that they're singling out, just black people. And it's not that. There's more white people killed by cops than there is black people across the board. Way more than there is black people. And we don't riot. You know why? Because we understand if you're an ass, you deserve what you get. Good morning, Livy. Nice to see you. You're looking lovely as ever. That woke you right up? Well, that was nice. Oh, it's raining here. You know, that little wet stuff that comes down so far since, um, April, we've had probably, the beginning of April, we've probably had 30 inches of rain. So, what, she's welcomed. What, rain? It's that little wet stuff that comes down from the heavens. It, it just drizzles down. Um, all you have to do is stand there by Governor Newsom, and when he pisses, and he pisses all over your shoulders, it'll be like rain. He'll tell you it's rain, and then people believe him. Yeah, I miss the rain. So do I. Yeah, that's a cause of death, COVID-19. That's right. Yeah, that's right, Jeff. You're not into golden showers? Well, I know you're into showers because I seen you in one a couple of weeks ago. Hmm. Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't be close to that Newsom either. I don't know why you guys call him Newsom. He's a nuisance. So, yeah, if you want some rain, if I could send it to you. That wasn't me. That was just me. I know. It was just me. Yeah. Hmm. And then all of a sudden the camera froze up and everything, and then it looked like you dropped the soap, and the camera quit. There went the shower scene. So, I don't know. It probably does. It probably does. Yeah. Good morning, Mason. That's right. Crack another one. Huh. Oh, okay. Well, maybe if you're at your grandma's, okay, and your grandma doesn't have AC, maybe you had to get a second job and buy her AC for her house. Your poor grandma sitting there sweating her ass off in her sweater, you know, and her walker, and you guys are, and you're worried about your grandma needs air conditioning. Does your grandma know you're here? Yeah. So get you a second job and buy your grandma an air conditioner. Speaking of buying an air conditioner, that guy that has the food auction, he had some new air conditioners in boxes. Daughter come over yesterday and she says, "Man, uh, yeah, there's cheap air conditioners in Minneapolis right now." That's right. Yeah, they're also free. There. Yeah. Um, Air conditioner quit working. I told her, I said, "Hey, you got some? Call them up." So there you go. There you go. Huh. Get her a window air conditioner and put it in the window. At least you get some kind of coolness in there. Yeah. Well, anyways, this was a 5,000 BTU Arctic air conditioner for $75. Nice one. And while because I took her down there to pick it up, I wouldn't if I would. I'd have them order a new AC unit. Excuse me. Anyways, while I was down there, I talked to him about picking up some more hot dogs. He said, "Well, you're the first one on the list to get them. If we can get some more, you're the first one on the list." I said, "Okay." He said, "I'll find out tomorrow." I said, "Okay." So I did buy Lunchables. You know, them Lunchable snacks, you know, the ones you buy for the kids. I bought 2 cases of Lunchables. Uh, One was turkey and cheese, and the other one I bought was pepperoni pizza, which I thought the kids would like that, but evidently they don't like pepperoni pizza. Lunchables. Who knew? Nobody told me. So, but anyways, I bought them both for $5 a case. So there you go. That's pretty nice of you, Robert. You got to keep old Mama cool, in her condition. That's right. Anyways, um, I bought that, and then junkyard. I bought some more butane canisters. He had 3 4-packs sitting there, so I grabbed one, and he said, "That's $8." I said, "No, it's not. You just sold them to me 2 weeks ago. I bought one 2 or 3 weeks ago for $5 here." He said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "I think I got more than that into it." I said, "That's what, honestly, that's what you sold it to me for, was $5. That's why I bought them." He said, "Oh, well, there's 2 more over there. If you want all 3 of them for $15, you can have them." I said, "I'll take them." Yeah. So I bought 12 cans of butane for $15 for my butane stove. So now I got 20 cans of butane. So theoretically, I could cook about 30 meals with them. So, if I had to, each can, it depends on how high you have the flame. You turn the flame on high to get the pan hot and stuff, and then you can adjust the flame. And you don't really need to cook on high if you're just, warming up something. But a can of butane on medium will last about an hour and 25, hour and 30 minutes. Don't see the need to. That's right. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. That's right. So that's right. Things I can't do. That's right. Yeah. All the toilet paper they can carry. That's right. That's right. Save some money there. There you go. And just think how funny they would look. What happened to your health insurance? Oh, because they closed your shop down? Jeffrey, get a hold of um, your health department or whatever, social services there, and tell them what's going on, and that you don't have the money and you need, you lost your insurance because you lost your job. They quit now. So, at least they can, okay, well, how come you don't have insurance? It's because you've been off work so long? Or because you're on that you're trying to get Social Security disability. Even with Social Security disability, or Social Security disability, you can't get insurance for like 2 years. See, that's what sucked. I went from working and having insurance to not having insurance and not working, and then I went on Social Security disability. Then I had to buy that Obamacare, which Obama didn't care at all. Neither did their insurance companies because they didn't cover nothing. Yeah, the Affordable Care Act, my ass. Yeah, there's a reason why you can't stay awake. But there's another reason why you better stay awake. You need to get up and get ready and get to work. Move it, lady. You know how you stay awake, don't you? Go find out where that bear is sleeping and then go poke that bear a couple of times. You'll stay wide awake after that. That's right. Go camping with Grizz. You'll stay awake. It wouldn't make my account, huh? Oh yeah. Did you get the bid on it, Kevin? You gonna take measurements? Well, that's good. Are you gonna make it like a duplex? His his and her living quarters. Yeah. The dogs and the grandkids stay on one side with her, and then you stay on the other side with you. That sounds pretty good to me. That might be true. You might only be able to sign up to October and November, December. Uh, I have no idea. Yeah, you best be it moving. But I. That's right. I'd walk the dogs all right. I'd walk them right down to the pound and say, "Hey, I found these two dogs running around. I don't know whose they are. Cute little fellers, aren't they? But unfortunately, I can't have dogs where I live. So goodbye." Well, best of luck to you. All right. Have a good day, Mama. Take care. I don't see why she wouldn't go camping with Grizz. Put your shoes on first. That way your feet slide right through them pant legs without no problems. Makes them aerodynamic. Them gangly old toenails won't catch up on that fabric. Let's see. Uh, Trying to see if I got that video from Ty, but I haven't yet. So the other day, um, yeah, Bruce would probably never ever go again. So yeah, the other day I was on Facebook Marketplace, and this guy had a whole house Owen generator. Okay, and he wanted $50 for it. It's 5,500 watts. And in the description said it was here when we bought the house. I know nothing about it. I have not even tested it or checked it. $50. First 50 bucks can have it. So I was looking at it and I thought, for $50, I'll take a chance on that. So I typed them up and I said how many watts it was, and he said 5,500. I said for 50 bucks, I'll take it. I'll be there at 3 o'clock this afternoon. I was the first one to respond to it. He said okay. And then he wrote me back saying, I have a bunch of people asking me questions on this. And then next thing you know, it changed from pending to relisted. The guy put gas in it and he started it right up and it ran. He changed his listing from $50 to 500 bucks. And then a couple people got on there and started saying, hey man, maybe you should have done this before you listed it the first time. And they changed it back to 200. I don't know if he sold it yet or not, but the guy can kiss my ass. I told him I'd take it for 50 bucks before he even touched it. So, I actually should have get a hold of Facebook and have them ban him from doing any Facebook marketplace selling anymore. It may still be worth that, but he should have done all that before he advertised it there, Jeff. So, and before he accepted the first offer. Because when he put down pending, that means he accepted my offer. So, and that's what ticked me off, is because, yeah, a deal's a deal. That's right. So he should have never touched it after that. And I did, I, I, that was Memorial Day Monday. And the only reason why I said I'd be there at 3 o'clock is because we was having a picnic, and I was going to have the kids, a couple of kids go with me and go get it. So, here next, is there a Cummins deal? Hopefully. You're right, we did shake on it. Basically, we did. So, when he said fine, and then he put pending on that, that meant he accepted the deal. Good morning, Jim. Huh. So that's that's right. That's what they do in Minneapolis. You're right. Um, by the way, you're looking lovely as ever, Jim. Here next, is there a Cummins deal? Are you mean a Cummins dealer? Hmm. It's no, it's not. It's a Owens. It's not a Cummins. Well, thank you, Jim. I don't know what you're talking about there, Jeff. Got to give me a complete sentence. You know, with verbs and nouns and pronouns. Owen. Yeah, Onan. Yeah. Onan. Onan. Yeah. Well, thank you, Jim. I got three of them. In fact, I got a red one, a black one, and then a red one that's got hair. Oh, good morning, Christy. You're looking lovely as ever. Oh, Cohen's is okay. Cummins dealers the only ones that sell parts for them. Yeah. Now, I had an Owen generator out of a motor home. Okay, I picked it up at the Toledo scrap at Toledo shredding. Okay, when I was hauling scrap there and back, and this thing, they sold it to me for $20 and even loaded it in my truck with a loader because this thing weighed about 350 pounds. Okay, I get it home. I got to have, you know, my two sons, and we use, you know, some 2x4 or some 2x6s on plank, you know, and we skid it right down the off the tailgate right into the garage. So and then I put it up on a cart so you know it could be wheeled around. Well, I had it out on the concrete and I was looking at it, and guy stopped by and said, "Hey, you want to do some trading?" I said, "I don't know. What do you got?" Well, I got a Rotaho. I said, "You do?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay." Yeah, it was. Yeah, the generator head was worth $20. You're right. So I said, "Well, you know, let me see it." Well, he lived right around the corner. He said, "Tell you what, I'll start it up and bring it down here." I said, "Okay." So he started it up. And he, you know, put it in gear and he drove it down here. I looked at it. And said, yeah. He said, "The only thing wrong with it is that the tiller doesn't work in it." I said, "Okay." He said, "But you can, you know, um, you can fix that." All right, whatever. So I had to run in. It was, I think, a 12 horse that was on it. So I had a running 12 horse um, that started every time, compared to this Owen generator that I didn't know anything about, that I had $20 into it. So I decided, yeah, I'll trade them. Well, come to find out, um, I pulled the cover off the rototiller off the drive, and it just had a broken chain. I fixed the chain and it worked. I had that thing for a couple of years. I set it out at a yard sale for $350, and a guy come over and never even batted an eye. He said, 350. I said, "Yeah." "Does it start?" I started it up for him. Went out there, you know, in the garden and made a pass with it and come back. "I'll take it." I said, "Well, you know, I really don't want. I shouldn't get rid of it because I need it for my garden." He said, "Tell you what, if you ever need to borrow it, he gave me his address. He said, just come over and you know get it, and I'll let you borrow it. You can use it, bring it back." I thought, well, hell, that was nice of him. You know, hell, if I was it, I'd just keep it, you know, and he can borrow it from me. But no, yeah, it's hefty, all right. And she's out getting the truck by yourself. There you go. Did the truck go like this, Kevin? Yeah, I got a heavy date tonight. Better use a roll off truck. So, John McFall, good morning. Yeah, lots of leftovers. There you go. Yeah. Kevin, did she look at you and say, "You going to eat that cornbread?" Yeah, tater tot victims can be juicy. That's right. You guys didn't know it. Kevin was a victim of a tater tot incident. His mean old brother told him to bob for tater tots in the deep fryer, and Kevin did it. Not only once, he did it twice. Glutton for punishment. So, huh? That's pretty cool, Jim. Now Carter, Carter Jennings. It's Mr. Carter, Mr. Carter, Mr. Carter. Um, Go away, have John. Um, we don't. I got a damn hair here, and it's bothering the hell out of me. We don't. We don't discriminate here, Carter. No, it's Mr. Carter. Mm-hmm. So just don't discriminate against people. We don't call people homo, gay, or anything like that unless they truly are. So, yeah. So, so even if they truly are, we still don't call them that because everybody has a right to be someplace. No, I do not support pedophiles there. Um, uh, um, Kata. So, oh, oh, ah. Mm. How does he know that? Knock him out, John. Oh, how does he know John's a pedophile? Was he sitting in the next van next to him with a free candy sign on it too? Huh? Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. People. Why can't they just go to Minneapolis and raise their own hell there? Outlived himself, you're right. Yeah. Ah, there you go. Hey, just me, thank you. Hmm. There is something wrong when a grown man is having sex or married to a child. If a grown man, I don't care if he's 50, 60, 70 years old, if that person that he's married to is over the age of 18 and has the mental capability to understand that they just married an old creepy granddad, then that's fine. I have no problem with it. But when that creepy old great great granddad marries somebody that can't even wipe their own rectum yet without ruining it, there's something wrong there too. Very wrong. Yeah. You're 67 with a 22-year-old. Carter is mad. Huh. Well, How long have you been with that 22-year-old? Yeah, that's right. You hate terrorists. That's right. I hate terrorists too. No. Hey, um, I just me in the Islamic rule. You have no opinion. You're right. That's right. He's afraid he's got beer pubs. Afraid the bar won't have any when he gets there. You're absolutely right there. His sister is with you. Oh, okay. But how long has his sister been with you? And are you a stud muffin, John? Hmm. Huh. But how long have you been, John? How long have you been seeing his sister? So, yeah, isn't it nice of him? Yeah. Uh, no. Afraid to slow down your drinking? Use your right. Uncle Bam Bam. Bam Bam. Bam Bam. Good morning, Uncle Bam Bam. Bam Bam Bam. Yeah, speed up with the other arm. I know it's a noodles concoction. Yeah, that's right. I go from the account to keep you stocked up. That's right. Did you notice most GoFundMe accounts? Huh. Um, most GoFundMe accounts are started by Democrats, so other Democrats can pay for other Democrats to sit on their ass. Good morning. Don't feed the trolls. That's right, JD. Huh. Let's see. Knock 'em out. Let's see. I had to send this text real quick. That's right. Yeah, Mike. Yeah. No, he slipped up twice. Huh. They do. Huh. You found workout live streams? Oh yeah, there's a lot of them. Equal opportunity observer. That's right. Me too, because I wouldn't say crap if I had a mouthful of it. Right? I give everybody. I'm like John. I'm like Jerry Clower. I give everybody a fighting chance. Right? Jay. That's right. You're an overachiever. She smells like the water boys. Huh? You mean like fish? Is that what you're saying, John? She smells like carp? Oh, yeah, I'm an equal opportunity insulter. That's right. That's right. Ain't gonna let anybody get the upper hand. So, ta-da! Does she look like Adam Sandler? All right, he can't answer you no more unless he comes back in another form. So, yeah, that got old. That's right. Kind of creepy, wasn't it? Yeah. 67 and a 22. Oh. For a minute, I thought I was talking to Hugh Hefner, but he was 80 something. Yeah, if you're going to be stupid, at least be funny. Yeah, yeah, like me. Yeah, Hugh died. Yeah, he's in the Playboy Mansion in the sky. Hmm. Kevin's hosting the Gong Show. Yeah. Oh, you think it's funny that he died? Just me? A legend? Huh. Now his daughter's in charge of the Playboy Mansion. Yeah. And I heard she likes him just as much as Hugh did. Yeah. Yeah, he's playing Hot Ghost now. Yeah. Hold. She is, Brad? She's doing it online and we're missing it? Hey, everybody, Jen's doing it online and she loves it. What is she doing online, Brad? And she's great. oh, working out. I'm sorry. Well, we went from talking about Hugh Hefner to doing it online. You make the connection. Just saying. Just saying. So that's right, you boys. Get your minds out of the gutter. Oh yeah, some of the gong shows, the real ones, the old ones, is pretty cool. All right, I love you too. Is it time for you? Oh, you gotta go to the doctor. All right. Well, I figured it was time for your morning nap. Uncle Bam Bam, you're treading on water. That's a lot of yeah. It's a lot of work walking in. Yeah, you ain't got. See, Kevin doesn't have um, a Richard Rollins beer assistant, so Kevin has to go to the refrigerator and get his own beer. Beer assistant. Huh. Well, I think we've all eaten a lot since we've been confined because you ain't got nothing better to do except for go online and exercise. And who wants to do that shit? Oh. Yeah, then there's the lifting. That's right. Make sure you always take it back down to the tabletop to complete the rep. 2, 3. That's right. Black eyed beans or black beans? Oh, with black beans. Okay. Yeah, it's only 12-ounce curl once, and then it's 11-ounce curl, then a 10-ounce, and then a 9-ounce, an 8-ounce, a 7, a 6, and a 5, 4, and then after that 4-ounce, you chug the last bit, and then you get another one. So, huh? Almost famous. Hey, I'm almost famous too. I'm almost famous. Huh? I can't find your channel anywhere. They're almost famous. I'm hungry. Good morning, Gene Chambers. That's right. They clean out the store before they burn it. That's right. And you know what's going on, don't you? Some of them store owners are probably saying, "Hey, why don't you guys go rip me off? I'm heavily insured, and being that everybody is, we can't be open. You might as well take everything you can get. Hey, and by the way, burn down that pesky building too, because I need a new one." Don't think that ain't happening in Minneapolis too, because it is. I can guarantee that. Yeah. Insurance, that's right. Hey, Jerry. Hey, everybody. It's Jerry. Good morning, Jerry. You're looking lovely as ever, also. Calling Steve. Calling Big Steve. Big Steve, where are you? Come in, Big Steve. Big Steve, come in, Big Steve. Big Steve, come here. Come in, Big Steve. You're excited for today and tomorrow? Good morning, FFP. Yeah, Minneapolis has looters. Yeah. Seems, I don't I don't even know when this happened to the guy. Evidently it just happened a couple days ago or whatever. So I have no idea. Well, it's rainy and gloomy here there, FFP. So so we just figured that out. Who let the dogs out? Junkyard did. Uh-huh. Well, good morning, dear soul. Uh, One of these days, I'll let the dog out. Oof, oof. Rise and shine, everybody. So I did get some of the garden planted yesterday. Actually, not in the garden, but I did get some vegetables planted yesterday. I got some green beans planted, seeds, and then I got some bunching onion seeds planted yesterday. That's right. That mysterious gift someone sent them. That's right. Good morning, Tara. You're looking lovely as ever. Never slept well, but it's not about me, Tara. It's about you. How did you sleep? Did you sleep good last night? Hopefully. I have some sweet potato plants. I was going to plant them yesterday, but me old Uncle Arthritis, and I went to actually, trench a line for green beans in the garden, and I could not hold on to the hoe enough to put enough pressure on it to get it to dig in, and grandkids and everybody was gone, so I didn't get that done. So you might as well get it in now because there is no spring coming, Tara. It's all summer from here on out. So I got the central air already on. So yeah. Now it's 74 degrees in the house. Okay, and we keep it 74 year round. It's 74 in here during the summer and it's 74 in here during the winter. If you keep your house at a constant temperature, year round, where it's not 65 during the summer and 80 in the winter, you'll find out you don't get as sick as often. Okay, and you make sure your filters are clean in in the furnace and stuff. We got central air, but you make sure your filters are clean and your ducts are clean and all that other stuff. I wash dishes with bleach water, as Once you get over 165 degrees, the bleach is ineffective. So, but you don't wash dishes in 165-degree water. So you can't, because you couldn't put your fingers in 165-degree water, basically. So our hot water heater set for 134, I think, or 135, and I do uh, put bleach in the dishwater, and I wash dishes in bleach water. So that sterilizes all the dishes and keeps them clean. Bacteria. People don't get sick. So, well, open your windows and put some screens. You got screens, don't you? Even a gentle breeze. Buy some of them little window fans and put them in the windows. You know. Yeah, that's right. It's either cold as heck or hot as heck. You're right. It's nice to see you too, just me. Yep. Yeah, and you need herbs and lemon water. You're right, Howie. I understand that too, Kevin. I've had them before. And then um, huh. Well, there's two fans in our bedroom plus a ceiling fan. Okay, and that's been that way for years. We sleep with fans and a ceiling fan and fans on in the bedroom. So, um, well, he shouldn't be. I don't know why he'd ever be mad at you, and why should he be mad? He's the one that's going to have to put the air conditioner in anyway. So if he hasn't done it, that's his own problem. Matt, get up and put the air conditioner in yourself and turn it on. Worst thing that's going to happen is she's going to be mad at you. You'll let him tell you why? Because he's sweating? No. Well, I got to go get me another cup of coffee, and I'll be right back. Honestly. Nixon, did you tell her it wasn't for the family? It was for you and her. There's a difference. Tara, you have to live for yourself too. I don't care if you've got kids, okay? Your kids, kids are important too, but you and Matt have to have a life too. So if you buy the Corvette, then like every Saturday, you guys can go out on a date in the Corvette. Just you and him and the Corvette and Sonics or rallies. Because after you pay the insurance bill on the Corvette, that's all you're gonna be able to afford is Mickey D's, Sonic, or rallies. So there. Yeah. So we don't. That's all you need. But I can. You can put a trailer hitch on that Corvette and haul a trailer for yeah. And then you can call it. Let's see, high class carpentry. There you go. You show up in your Corvette. Welcome back, Brad. Yeah. Put the kids in the trunk. There you go. I'm with you. I'm with you, Matt. A Corvette's a Corvette. That's what I said. There you go. Yeah, that's right. You can drive the Corvette and rent a truck. Yeah, Lowe's has a truck. You can rent a U-Haul for $20 a day. There you go. It's only $2,500 there, Tara. Let him have his toy. Serious. Let him have his toy on the condition. Okay, on the condition after he gets the toy, before he can do any work to it, he has to buy a truck for work. Okay, so now he's got this Corvette sitting there that he eagerly wants to get all fixed up so he can drive Miss Daisy out on dates with. Okay, so now Matt's going to go to work and he's going to bust his ass every day until he makes enough money to buy a truck for work. Then that way he can bust his ass every day so he can make enough money to fix that Corvette so he can drive Miss Daisy out on Saturday night so they can go to McDonald's and buy a double cheeseburger to split and a fry because that's all the money they got left over. See? But it's a love affair. And those would be some of the greatest moments you'll ever have in your life. I'm telling you. Have a good day, Jim. Take care. JD, good morning. Have a good day, Kevin. Take care. Thanks for being here. You're such a killjoy, Tara. If the opportunity ever comes, that's right. You should have called me yesterday. I gotta get a cup of coffee. Yeah. Um, you got to look at the big picture instead of the small picture. I understand, you need a truck, but you know, if the opportunity only shows up every once in a while, and I try to seize every opportunity I can get. If I can get a good deal, I'll take that opportunity right then and there, and I will face the consequences later. So, your party car, that's right. It's older than the 4 hours. That's something, yeah. I've actually never rode in a Corvette. My brother had one, but I never even rode in one. So I think they're a cool car. I'd much rather have a 4-wheel drive, 4 door, long bed, 3/4 ton or 1 ton pickup, single wheel. That's what I'd go for dually too, but that's what I'd much rather have. Let me go get a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. I will, honestly, seriously, seriously. Mm-hmm. That's right. Oh yeah, they were too big. Can't win for losing. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, that's right. Who runs 6 miles in 30 seconds anyways? That's right. I understand that. No, I don't. Need to put a motor in it. What year truck do you got, Nick? Excuse me. I should have finished the Nixon. Um, Matt, what size? What kind of truck do you got? Don't go camping with Grizz, according to Robert. I know it's raining like a banshee right now. Junkyard, it's raining like a banshee. Yeah, that motor might have fit right in there. How you can't even buy an engine no more for $2,500? I remember you could buy a V8 engine out of a junk car for $100, but you could buy the whole junk car for 50. It won't quit raining to get it done. Hmm, that's right. Well, see, Tara, he could have sold that engine and pickup for that Corvette. And how did Nixon? Did you bother to tell her you didn't need a truck for work because you already had one? All you had to do was put the motor in it as soon as it quit raining? Yeah. What do you got to have for that pickup and engine? What do you got to have for it? Well, what are you doing? Do you have a chain, Paul? I'm not lying. Okay. Uh, okay. Here's what you do, Nixon. Rake the rocks out of the way, okay, and put down some plywood. Go buy yourself some 3/4 inch plywood and use that. Uh, you know, buy 4 sheets. You can always use it for something later. But put 2 sheets side by side, then 2 sheets, in front and back. So now you've got it, 8 by 16. Push the truck up on it so you're laying on some plywood if you when you get underneath it. But that way, the the engine, the hoist and everything is on plywood, so you can easily move it. That's what I would do. Okay, that's right. That's what I would do. This is no lie. You can ask Kevin. We had a chain fall, but before we had a chain fall, when we was kids, me and Kevin, 15, 16 years old, what we would do, and this is no lie, we would unbolt the transmission, unbolt the motor mounts, pull the fan and water pump off and the radiator, and we'd hook a chain. We'd take the intake off and we'd hook a chain to the block in the heads. And me and Kevin would put a pipe on it in between that chain, and we'd pick that engine up, stand it right up, put it on our shoulders and stand right up and walk it, and then slide it over and then lay it down on the ground while we were standing on the fenders. Now, if it was a Pontiac 400, we'd take the front grill assembly and all off, the front cross member, and we'd pick it up and just walk it forward while we were on the ground. But the little 350s, Chevy small block 350s, you stand on the fender, just walk it right up to the, to the cross member, sling the pipe over your shoulder like this, and just set it down on the ground. That's what we used to do till we got a chain fall. So, but that was back in the good old days when we didn't realize what we were doing to our body, and now we're paying for it now. So. Well, we didn't have the hoist and stuff back then. No. I have to powder my nose real quick. I was sitting there trying to figure out if I should or not, but I think I better. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'll say that again and mute myself. That's right. Bye, Brad. Take it easy. He never offers us breakfast. He comes in every morning and he's got to go have breakfast, but he never offers us any. Um, Gene, you take care. Have a great day. Sorry about that. I didn't realize I was still muted. I did click on it. Evidently, it didn't go off. But anyways, I went to a car lot one time back in 2010, I think it was, or 2011. And I said, I want to buy a good used pickup. And guy starts showing me these used pickups for $25,000 and $30,000. I said, that's way above my price range. He said, well, what's your price range? I said, about $10,000. He said, you're not going to get much of a truck for that. I said, for $10,000, I ought to get a nice looking truck for that, a nice running truck, and a decent truck for that. Oh, trucks are expensive. I said, no, trucks are only expensive in car lots, where the car salesman wants to make a big commission. But trucks aren't that expensive because you can buy a brand new one right now, 2020, a good truck, a brand new truck. I don't need all the options, you know. Stripped down model, just basic air conditioning. I don't even want power windows, regular roll down windows. But that's an option you have to pay for now. I don't understand that. Manual windows you have to pay extra for. Yeah. So, but and I would pay extra just for manual windows because power windows they break. That little motor quits when you have a regular window that you roll up and down. If you don't roll it down real fast and roll it up real fast, all the time and abusive on the crank, it'll last for as long as the car is. So, um, them window regulators, if they're made out of steel, they'll last forever. So, anyways, but you can buy a 2020 brand new truck stripped down with just the bare essentials. I don't even want a stereo in it because I don't even listen to it. I don't listen to the radio. According to this car, it's got a $3,000 stereo in it when it come out new. I don't listen to it. It isn't worth nothing to me. So, yeah. You paid $127.50 for the truck you're driving? Well, that's nice. Can't tell. Oh, that's right. You got it from work, didn't you? Yeah. Yeah. I'll give you 300 for it, Tim. You more than doubled your money. So, all right. I'll give you 550 for it. Is it an extended cab? But anyways, you can buy one of them 2020 stripped down models for around $26,000. There you go. And a van is much more better for construction than a pickup is. Um, because in a van you can always lock it up and you can keep everything in it. You know, in a pickup truck, it's hard to lock up stuff when you throw it in the bed of the truck. Huh. I bet you're right there, Tim. You got a hundred. You're right. I understand that, but you should have a trailer for that, there, Matt. Huh? Huh? Well, Hugh Hefner. Well, thank you, Tara. Go after yourself, Hugh. I understand that too. Um, how much property do you guys got? No, here's a thought, Nixon, Matt, Tara. Here's a thought. How much property do you have? Just shy of an acre. Okay, do you have a flat piece of ground that 50 feet long, 60 feet long by 10 or 20 feet long or wide? Now, this will probably save you money in the long run. What I'm trying to tell you is call a garbage company, a waste company, okay? Ask them for quotes on a 20-yard roll-off box, okay? And the 20-yard roll-off, they can set off in your yard. You know, you build um, put a cement pad out there or whatever for it to sit on, make it wide enough so that you can set one down and one right beside it. So when you need a second one brought in and the other one removed, they can just set the other one next to it and pull the other one out. Right. Well, and then, anyways, you set the roll off out there and you can use that for your garbage. And they'll charge you like, I don't know, maybe $90 a month to have it sit there. You can work out a deal with them on the rental. And then they pull it. You know, you have it pulled once a month, you fill it up with all the garbage. I know wintertime isn't gonna, I'm not gonna have it done that much, but it'll save you on your trailer, it'll save you on your garbage bills, because flat tires alone going to the landfill cost a lot of construction workers a lot of money. Right, that was a temporary. Tell them you want a full-time 20-yarder on call, so you can have it dumped on call. Um, Even $374 for a 20-yarder. That's 5 ton of stuff, 5 to 7 ton or whatever they were going to allow you. That's a lot of stuff. So they are expensive. And about 15 years ago, and what even that? I think back in 2008, I almost bought out of Illinois. I almost bought 3 trucks and 50 roll-off boxes. I got my settlement, and this guy was selling all this stuff, and the trucks weren't nothing spectacular. 2 of them ran, one didn't, but they were single axle 5 ton trucks. That's all they were. But they had roll-off frames on them, and he had all these little roll-offs between 5 and 15 yarders, and I could have bought them all. And I sit there and I talk to this guy, and for a week, and he decided he didn't want to sell. So, but I could have bought it all for $65,000, which was a good deal. But it cost me another $65,000 to have it all shipped here, unless I wanted to, do it myself. And that's would have been the thing. I'd have been doing it myself. So, yeah. So, honestly, if you figure out there, you do. How big of a trailer do you got for sale? So, I'm telling you, you know, I used to go to the landfill every day, several times a day, and it was nothing to get 2 or 3 flats per day. And you know what they do? They'd pull the nails out, plug the holes, and fill them. Fix them. So and that's what truck tires. So I'm talking trash this morning, JD. That's right. So, but you figure it out. Just the cost of the maintenance on the tires and the wear and the tear on the trailer and your vehicle. Get your vehicle stuck. in the landfill one time, okay, and have them hook onto it with a dozer and a chain and see what kind of damage that does to your vehicle. Yeah, yeah, pull trailer, yeah. Yeah. Wait till you get a bed spring caught in your drive shaft. Try that sometime. Or a mattress, get a mattress caught in your drive shaft. Now you're talking thousands of dollars. Yeah. Because by the time, because it'll take out the seal in your rear end, it'll rip the neck out of your transmission or break it right off in the engine. Yeah. Had that happen to a big truck, had that happen to a roll off. So, but you have a dozer, you get stuck in the landfill in your car. These guys, they don't have time to mess with you. So they'll come over and they'll have you hook a chain, and it doesn't matter. And they will pull on that chain and start pulling, okay? And they're in that dozer that weighs 85 ton, and you're in that car and trailer or truck and trailer that weighs 4 ton. He don't even feel you back there. He goes to take off, you're stuck, you're not moving, and all of a sudden your front end is sitting back behind the dozer and the rest of your vehicle is sitting there on the ground. Ezra loses a shoe every time you go landfill. My front load garbage truck I had a brand new one, had 11,000 miles on it when I got it. Um, when I got it, it was 2 years old. The reason why it only had 11,000 miles on it because it had 11,000 miles on it, and the guy got stuck in the landfill, and they hooked onto it with a dozer, and they pulled the front end completely off the truck. Cab and all come off of it. The mounting brackets or something that it was hooked to, the welds broke on it. It jerked the front of the cab off, the dash, the windshield, the whole 9 yards. The doghouse on the cab, it all went. Here the guy is standing there, sitting in a seat with no front end. The whole front end of the cab and everything was gone, ripped right off. Come to find out, it was a structural defect. So the company that made it, they had to replace it. So, yeah, and it took a year and a half to get a new cab put on it and repainted and everything. That's right. When he forgets that he's pulling, he keeps on pulling. That's right. I can tell you a bunch of horror stories about it being in the landfill. Oh, I've seen it all. I seen a brand new truck when I was working for Burner Trucking. Brand new truck. Okay, the owner of the company was there because he wanted to see this brand new truck and trailer. Okay, now we're talking $375,000-$400,000 for this dump trailer and this truck. He wanted to see how it operated in the landfill. So this guy was going to the landfill. The owner of this company come up from Dover, Ohio, because he wanted to see this thing in the landfill in action. The guy gets in the landfill, starts backing up. He backs up to a spot. He goes to dump. He's on level ground. He goes to back up. The load shifts. This thing goes over on its side. Okay. Boom. $425,000 or whatever laying on the ground. So they call a wrecker and a crane, and they get this thing back up in the air, standing up again. After they collapse the cylinder, get the trailer back together, they get it back. So the owner's standing there. He says, "Hey, I want to see if this thing's going to work or not." Guy goes to lift it back up again. Boom, on the other side. $450,000 down the drain. 2 lifts. Within 4 or 5 hours, this truck was totaled. Both sides was gone. So, yeah, buy a dump body for your pickup, $2,500. I told you the other day about Soul Road Trucking. This guy buy brand new trailers from Mac Trailer. He had a brand new trailer too, eight axle dump trailer. He pulled it up into there. One of his drivers pulled it up in there to the landfill, lifted it up, and wham bam, thank you, man. This ain't first load on its side. I thought Trigger was going to have a heart attack right then and there. Yeah, because he was in the truck, probably 65, 70 feet away from it. When you're in dump trailers and stuff like that lift up, they don't let you dump one, right next to one another. You have to be like 65 or 70 feet apart because in case they fall over, they don't want it falling over on one another. So there you go. You can buy a dump insert. I wouldn't I wouldn't doubt that. Yeah, she wasn't worth very. Did he kill her? No. That's funny, Jerry. Not really, but it is. Yeah. I've never had one roll over, dumping, but I've had them come close. I've had them tip real bad, when I go to see them tipping and I hit the drop on them. Some of our front loads used to lift up, the boxes would lift up and dump. And if it started to tip, they used to have a red button and you just slammed your hand on the red button, which was a dump valve. And it would open up a valve and dump all the hydraulic fluid out of right out of a valve onto the ground. But it was safer doing that than it was to drop over on its side. So, and then after you dump the valve, it was shut after it come down, um, and it would come down like a ton of bricks too, man. It'd come down about knock you right out of the seat. So. But you'd pull out of there, and then they'd come over and dig out the dirt, and then haul the dirt over to a special place and dump it. So anytime and that can happen with them dump inserts there too, Matt. You get something hanging up, and it's only 10, 12 feet up in the air. But if it's hanging up too much weight on one side, it can roll a pickup too. So what we used to have actually was a 6 yard rear load container in the back of a pickup truck. Okay, and it was mounted in there with a pivot on like a hinge right there at the very end, and it had a hook on it. And what they would do is when you go out and you'd pick up, out of the way stops, and then when you got loaded, you'd find a garbage truck, back up to them. They'd hook the cable onto the hook, and he would pull the cable. The box would come up, dump inside the garbage truck. He would lower it down. You unhook the cable, and away you went. Well, you could still do that with a garbage truck or with a dozer. Have them hook onto it with a dozer and pull it over. Have them stop when it get straight up. So, or get you a 6 yard or an 8 yard rear load container there, Matt. See what that is a month. So, just trying to help you out. I mean, I've been through all this. I know all about the garbage business part of it. So I wonder where Steve is today. Yeah, call, call about an 8-yard rear load container or something like that. See how much one of them is. You know. Yeah. But an 8-yard, you could throw your house trash in. Somebody that's got a few bags, charge them a couple of dollars or $1 a bag or whatever. If they need to throw it away, you know. So, because it costs you, you might as well make somebody else pay for it if they're going to use it. So, my mother-in-law used to see a guy that owned a transfer station, and the only thing it was he owned some property, and he dug it out, put a roll out and a cement pad down below, and he cemented the top, and he put a couple roll off boxes there, which he didn't own, but he owned the area, and people would dump into the roll off boxes, and he'd call every day. They were scheduled to come pick it up. Needing some action. I've been trying to get them to come, but it's too late now. All right, everybody, it's 8:30. I got to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. Y'all stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, stay cool if you have to, but stay yourself. And I will see you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard if you're so willing to come see me. Have a great day. Our trash service for our house is outrageous. Yeah, they won't empty it. That's right. So, if you can get, an 8-yard dumped once a month for $140 or something like that, it's probably a lot cheaper than what you could get, go to the landfill for. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. They'll do special rates. Tell them you need the best deal possible and then shop around. There you go. Have a great day. Take care, everybody.